One second, I'm gonna unplug. Ouch. Yeah. Okay, I think we're live. Hello, chat room, do you see us? There we go. Updated. At least Beatmaster updated the header.
Okay.
I think Beatmaster sees us. Yep. Hello, hello.
Ta-da! Hey, Beatmaster.
I see. I like blue button-down shirt, says Crispy Bacon. It's me! It's me! I have a light brown button-down shirt. Get rid of all of this. Oh, I need to add videos. And the Anchor review has a video too.
Oh, okay, fine.
But not the crap corner. Beatmaster's asking, did you get any gadgets on Black Friday?
Yes, I bought the. Oh, maybe we'll talk about that on the show.
Sure.
Because I was going to ask you that.
Yeah.
If you bought anything.
I didn't get anything exciting. There's a big project that I want to start that is full of gadgets, but I don't want to spend the money. So I've been holding off.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we are we're close. We're 151 minus or plus 1,500. So it's kind of we're 151 because this is episode 16-1, so or 1601. So if you subtract 1,500 out of our episode numbers, we are the 151.
Wait a minute. I have that. This is our 134th show. That's not right?
Sorry, what I mean is total, like, this will be episode 1,651.
Yes, that is correct. That is correct.
It's kind of close.
Actually, I had lunch with Leo and Lisa today. They are in town for 2 days for Leo's birthday.
Very cool. When is his birthday?
Yesterday.
Oh, dang it. I missed it.
Yeah, we didn't have to give him anything because you forgot.
Yeah, there you go. Should have said something. Should give him a text. I was in the chat room once on Twitch, and he asked me a question, and I didn't know the answer. So he was all like, that's a fake OMG chat in the chat room. And I was like, I don't even remember. I tried to text him.
Funny.
He asked me, like, what was on my desk, and I could not remember. And it occurred to me, like, 2 days later what he was talking about.
Oh, your desk at Twit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was like,
what? They bronzed your desk? They didn't move anything?
No, it was, so he was just checking to make sure it was me. And he said, what did you have, he said on camera, you know, what did you have on your desk that brought much, I forget the adjective he used, but basically it was joy. First, I'm bad at crossword puzzles, so come on. It felt like a crossword puzzle question. But the answer was my rooster. is I had a rooster on my desk all the time at Twit, and that was the answer. But I forgot. I was like, what is he talking about? And I was thinking about because I had magnets. I had like my computer. I was thinking maybe like it was my skinned computer. Like I was so confused.
Oh, that's funny.
And then it occurred to me that it was the rooster.
Didn't you have the rooster, and you took the rooster with you, right?
Yeah. I don't know where the rooster is right now.
I remember seeing it someplace.
Yeah.
At some time.
It's around. It's probably in one of these boxes sitting just right here. Or it's outside in the garage. But yeah, no, that rooster's following me around a lot.
Oh, I think okay.
I think it's time.
All right. We have 4 minutes. Did you get another reward?
Me? Where?
Yeah, behind on the shelf down. That look like belt buckles. Yeah.
These I've had these for a while. These are my 100,000 subscriber plaques.
Wow.
Yeah, this was from. Oh, that's where that is. I've been looking for this remote for a long time. Okay.
See, I helped.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, this is. They give you a play button for 100,000 subscribers, and I have 2 channels. I have OMG Craft and OMG Chad that have reached 100,000 subscribers.
Wow.
So they give you these. They'll send me another one at 1 million, but at current projections, that'll be like in 3 years. So I'm not really holding my breath for the 1 million play button.
Oh, okay. They look like belt buckles.
Yeah, that would be a great belt buckle.
Big Western belt buckles.
Hello.
Eternal Ozzy says it sticks X-ray vision across the internet.
That is so funny. I was looking all over for that thing. Found it. What do you get for 0 subscribers? A free account.
The size of the pan. Oh, Becky, I think it's an 8 or a 9-inch pan for the pineapple upside down cake.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was fun. We had 2 invited guests, and both at the last minute dropped out. So it was just Dennis, Charlie, and a ton of turkey.
Cool.
And did you have your 40 people?
We had 34 people, so I was a little bit off.
Oh, okay.
We had 34.
Okay.
Six were missing. I didn't actually count. My mom told me that, so.
Oh, okay.
I assume that that's correct. The remote goes to a little box that you plug into the wall. It's just a switch for a plug, so I can wirelessly control a plug, basically. And normally, before I did the redesign and moved the set in here and changed everything, that was for all the studio lights. So if I hit one button, all the studio lights would turn on. That is not the case at the moment. Because the lights are in way different locations and I have to run them all over the place, so I haven't done that yet. It was convenient. Oh, okay. Now I have to plug in every light, walk around the room, plug it in, and lights. It's a little inconvenient.
Eric, you have a pan big enough for 7 pineapple rings. Oh, okay. All right, 1 minute or less.
All right, let's do it. Here, give me a summary of.
Let's see. We have an amazing LED projector, a great gadget for dogs.
Perfect.
And then you're doing 2 things tonight.
Yeah. So yeah, okay, cool. Great gadget for dogs, amazing LED projector, and a gadget suggested by a viewer that has shipped all over the world. No, that is helping people in disastrous situations.
Like us.
Like us. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, Oh, wait. I can hear that rattle. That is my AC unit. Let me turn off the air conditioning.
The AC unit sounds like typing?
Yeah. Well, there's a piece of tape on the highest point of the OMG craft set.
And it slaps.
And it goes... Yes.
Oh, that's so
And
funny.
so...
I was looking all over. I go, who's typing in my office?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, that's okay.
I turned it like way down because this room got hot. And so I was blasting the AC. It's actually cold right now to try to cool it off before I had to turn it off for the rest of the episode. It'll take just a second for it to update. Yeah, and I can't reach that piece of tape. It's like too far away. Let me make sure that it actually turned off. Okay, it says off. Just the house needs to realize that it's off. There it goes.
Okay.
Perfect. In 3, 2. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, we have a gadget that your dog will love, an amazing LED projector, and a gadget suggested by a viewer that will help you out in disastrous situations. All next on the Giz Wiz!
Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, a nerd pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now! And here he is! Dick D. Bartolo. I couldn't think of a thing fast enough. This is the first episode in forever. I couldn't think of a expertise quick enough. Dick D. Bartolo, how you doing, Dickie D, our host of the show?
Doing fine, and you, sir?
I am doing great, doing fantastic. Man, it has been a big last week. We had Thanksgiving, and then, of course, all the deals, all the Cyber Mondays. I did, but you would be surprised at what I bought. I bought Tupperware. That's how, hello, kitty. And that's how you know you're an adult. We're on Cyber Monday. I bought Tupperware. I think I also bought some extension cords and some light hooks to put on the side of my house for Christmas lights.
Okay. Well, I bought.
Officially an adult.
Started out Tuesday. The deal of the day was something from Eufy.
Oh yes.
Yes. Oh, you know about Eufy. I do
remember. Yeah, I think we talked about this briefly.
Yeah, maybe. It's a division of Anchor. So I bought their version of the Dot and Alexa.
Yeah, the Echo Dot.
Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. But then on Friday, Black Friday, the Dot was reduced to $30. And for $5 more, they threw in a $30 smart switch. So I could not resist. So now I have the Eufy, and I have the Echo Dot, and I have a smart outlet.
Wow. You're going to have a smart apartment by the end of this.
Yeah, I know. Well, you know what? The smart outlet works great. I keep it on the boat. And when I want to see my engine or what's going on in the back of my boat at night, I can turn the spotlight on from my phone.
Yeah.
So, it's great. It's great. It's great.
A Eufy is a division of Anchor.
Yes.
Which I have actually already bought a few Eufy products. I bought their smart vacuum, which is basically a Roomba. And I have loved it so far. It's a lot less expensive than the Roomba, and it has features that only the highest end, most expensive Roomba has, like returning to home when it gets low battery, things like that. But what you were talking about was this device, the little smart speaker, which uses the Amazon Echo like software basically. So you can talk to Alexa. You can do everything that Alexa can do, but it's just in its own little platform. What's funny is I was at CES when they announced that this was going to be available. Like when they said, listen, here's what we want to do. We want you to use this as a platform. You can put the Echo. I'm saying Echo stuff, so I don't completely trigger everyone's, name. She who should not be named on any podcast. Yes. You can use the Echo software in any device. You could put it into a vacuum cleaner. You could put it into your car. And so this is a product that just basically mimics the Dot for less expensive. So it's really cool.
Except it doesn't have Bluetooth.
Right. Okay. So there you go. So they're finding ways to cut costs.
Exactly. And also, when it was the deal of the day, it was $19.
Oh
so I thought, I said I could buy one of these as a paperweight. I mean, 19. Yeah. And then because when I bought it, the Dot was still $50.
Yeah.
So it was big. 19 and change. Maybe it was 19.99. But
I
it was
started switching now from the Dots and Amazon stuff to Google's Home Mini. And I gotta say, I think I like the Home Mini better. Because I was getting really annoyed that I couldn't ask Alexa, couldn't ask Echo. Yeah, that person. Many things. I couldn't ask her basic things. And with the Google Home, I can ask the weirdest stuff. And it will, sometimes it's like, it's smart, stupid. Like it will hear what I said and it'll do a search, but the result will be dumb. But at the same time, I'm like, wow, I'm really, really surprised that you were able to get that far with my query, even though that wasn't really the information that I was looking for. So.
Okay. Yeah, no, I thought the Eufy, when I would ask it using the same name, a lot of times it would say, well, I haven't learned that yet. Yep. And maybe I thought, well, maybe because I only paid $20.
No. They just don't do AI as good as Google does. I mean, I can ask something like, you know, how far is it from this location to this location, and it'll figure it out. And then I could ask a second thing like, when was that location founded? You know, and not even, and say it instead. Like, let's say I was saying,
yes. So it remembers what you're talking about. It remembers your
previous, queries and everything like that. I mean, also I found that it's much easier now. So I'm a Google Play Unlimited subscriber. So all my music that I use is through Google Play Music. And that was frustrating with Alexa. I'm trying not to say it, folks. I'm trying to save you the pain. Sorry, that was difficult with the Echo because I would ask to play something and she would constantly say, well, you're not a member. Would you like to become
yes.
member? Now, I do have Spotify, but you have to remember to say Spotify after everything, and that was just a big rub for me. So yeah.
All right.
So anyway, anything else that you got for Black Friday, or?
No, I think that was the only thing that I did.
Yeah.
Bought, rather.
Same thing. I'm logging in to make sure that I didn't order anything else, anything exciting. No, I got pet food. No, that was not that exciting. So yeah. We have a lot this episode. Oh my gosh. We
do have
one
some
product
fun.
that's been shipped all over the world. It's crazy.
Yes. I'm going to start out with quite an amazing projector, and let's take a look. Dick DeBartolo, Man's Maddest Writer, and the Giz Wiz, One Take Theater here at gizwiz.tv. Recently, BenQ, they make high-end electronics. BenQ asked a small number of reporters if they would like to review their new BenQ i500. This is the box for it. It is the ultralight LED projector. And why would anybody say no? I love their stuff, so I thought we would see what it looks like. We're going to do an unboxing.
Wow!
If you're a fan of watching people take things out of boxes, I don't know. I think it's easier just to go right to the meat and potatoes. All right, so this is the unit. So it is a totally self-contained projection system. Sorry about that hiss. It turns out the steam is coming up. Lens. Okay, there's the lens. And you know what? This has a magnet on it.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
Look, this is clever. Uncover it, store it there. Okay. So we have on off, This is turned on Bluetooth. It has a Bluetooth speaker. In one of the reviews, I saw that you can play music through it, but I'm not quite sure why you would want to have something so technical as this and just use it as a Bluetooth speaker. There should be inputs in the back and probably under here. Oh, you know what? Oh, this is, look, this
magnetic
is
also
magnetic. So very clever. Let me turn it facing you. And I'm going to stand up so I can read it too. So we have mic input, audio in, audio out, HDMI in, USB 3 in, piece computer in, LAN in, USB 2 in. It also has built-in Wi-Fi. So you can actually send stuff directly from whatever you want. You can send YouTube here wirelessly. Now it comes with a brick for power and remote control. It has two 5-watt speakers built in. So we're going to set it up and you'll see what it looks like in a mo. Come back. I put in a USB flash drive with a Giz Wiz spot. We have an 18-foot wide picture on the ceiling, all right? And then just for laughs, I'm going to bring it down here. Then it just has a little whiteboard here. And so this is, try and show me and the screen in the same shot. So you can see we're like 2.5 feet from the screen. That's a 2 by 3 foot. And now I have to refocus up. Hang on. Focus it. That's pretty bright, okay. Then there's also, I'm just holding the projector in the air, which is why that, what's it called, keystoning. Anyway, there is a auto button here where you can adjust to the keystone. All right, and I'm going to put the projector down just so you can hear the volume. Okay. A couple of reviews. So this evidently has been out for a while. I thought it was brand new.
With each other in, and
that the speaker was very
into whatever language
quiet. But I think
we have a little video running here that shows how that happens. Is it instantaneous?
It might take a moment, but it kind of is instantaneous.
All right, so to me, in a room, you would have no trouble hearing that. So we'll do a little wrap up here. So here it is. That's a 2 by 3 foot screen. We are right here. You get all the way in. That's how close we are, and we're more than filling that screen. You can adjust to the keystone thing. If you bring it up to the ceiling, look at how big that picture gets. And I'll let you hear what the sound is. So all in all, this is really a nice looking machine. I think the lowest price I saw it for online was $6.99. The instructions leave a little bit to be desired. It's one of those books that, with no words, you know, you do that and then you do that. And then do some of that and some of that. So finally I went online and said, BenQ i500 instructions. And then a 75-page book came up. So this has a lot of features. There's even a little device underneath where you can lock it to a table. So if you're at a presentation and you're afraid someone might walk off with it, there's an adjustable foot that moves up and down. The back legs are adjustable. So it's a well thought out machine, but it's not for tiny New York City apartments where you only have this much wall space. This is great for business presentations. What can I say? BenQ i500. Dick DeBartolo, Mans Strider, and the Giz Wiz One Take Theater here at gizwiz.tv. Bye.
Well, that is actually really impressive. I have some history with projectors. I used to install projectors in
great.
homes.
Yeah, because I've never ever used one. That was the first one.
Yeah, and so there's some really, the things that stand out about this projector that is quite awesome is the lifetime of the bulb. Most bulbs do not last that long, but because this is LED, it'll last as long as an LED, which is 20,000 hours. So that's, and as a reference point, many of the projectors that I installed would suggest 6,000 hours for a bulb. So that's over double the amount of time.
Right, exactly. And then they have an econo mode where it's 30,000 hours.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it'll dim it just a bit to make sure you can get some more use out of that bulb. The contrast ratio is also quite nice. It looks like it's at 100,000 to 1, which is a good contrast ratio to have as well, because you want your darks to be really dark and you want your brights to be bright, which gives the effect of blackness that can sometimes make a projector look very gray and make something, a good movie, look very muddy. So that's good. And then also the price on Amazon is going for $745 right now, which is a pretty good price.
Yeah, you know what? I think B&H might have had it for $6.99. I saw a couple of $6.99.
That's awesome. Because one of the standard projectors, if I was ever going to just suggest, someone said, I want to buy a projector, what should I buy? I would almost always suggest the BenQ W1070. And I remember that's price was at $699 for forever on Amazon. And so this has a few leg ups, that the bulb is a lot longer, and that hopefully that price will hit that around $700 price point. If you're someone who wants to fill out big space with an image, projectors are a really good way to go. I mean, now, the one downside is most projector technology has not gotten to 4K yet. Everything is still 1080p. There's 4K projectors out there, but they're going to cost you $20,000. And so
there's not that much 4K content, though, right?
No. It depends on what type of content you're watching regularly. If you're on like cable or something like that, yeah, no, not a ton yet. But Netflix, if you have a good internet connection and a thing that can stream 4K, like the 4K Apple TV, or some type of Ultra HD player, Netflix has a lot of content in 4K now. And a lot of movies now are coming out in Ultra HD, which I think is more, the Blu-rays that have been coming out, I think you never know if you're going to get like 2.5K versus 4K. But yeah, so we're just starting out. One thing though is if you are getting a massive screen, if you're going like more than say 100 inches, you're going to be standing so far away from that screen that the resolution doesn't matter as much. If you're in a home theater situation that you have like a dark room that you can project, there's not going to be a lot that you're seeing in pixels, pixel-wise at least.
Yeah. So, it was funny because the only surface big enough was the ceiling. It's 40 inches to 200 inches. I said, we have to go to someone else's apartment to see all the way through.
Yeah. And I'm trying to see if this is 720 or 1080 with this projector. And I'm quickly running through to see the specs.
I know it said accepts 1080p in, but I'm not sure. You know a lot more than I do about this. That's great.
Yeah, I mean, projectors can be really.
And I was amazed when I was looking for the instruction book. BenQ makes a ton of projectors.
Oh yeah, BenQ's kind of the one to that's interesting. Okay, here on the Amazon page, it doesn't even tell you. This is like one of those compare products.
Oh yes,
things.
yes.
Even under resolution, it's like we don't even know. It's just dashes. That's crazy.
That is so bizarre.
Okay, Bleak and Beatmaster are both saying that it's 1200 by 800. So this is not a 1080p projector.
Okay.
It'll be a high resolution HD projector, but it won't be a 1080p. It'll be 720 is what most of your thing is going to do. So that's a little bit of a downside because the W1070 was a 1080 projector. Yeah, not full HD is kind of a downside. But there's a lot of nice features in that it looks like it's built for travel. It looks like it does a very wide throw and not too expensive. And that LED bulb is a nice plus.
Will last a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right. So now our dog gadget, it's not a gadget, but if you own a dog, you will definitely want to know about this product. So let's see.
Hey, Dick DeBartolo, Maz Madness Writer, and the Giz Wiz, One Take Theater here at gizwiz.tv. You know, having a dog is great fun. When the dog is not feeling well, oh, you are ill too. And the worst thing is when you have to give your dog a pill. For some reason, dogs hate taking pills. They can hide them in the side of their mouth and then spit them out when you're not looking. Like this guy here, he is not feeling well.
Oh, man.
He's been feeling flat all
hasn't been
day
eating
long.
much.
So,
feeling flat.
Look what we have here. We have something called pistachios. And when I first heard about them, I thought, well, wait a minute. Pistachios for dogs? And then I read the press release. This is what pistachios are. They have nothing to do with the nut. All right, or anything to do with any nut. They are a
You're just
way
nuts if you don't buy it.
to get a pill into a dog. Okay, they have this. Whoa! I'm going to open one up. So this is the small one. Okay, so you put the pill in there, you close it up, and then you feed it to the dog as a snack.
Wow.
Now, if we only had a dog, if we only had a dog who was willing,
he's good at hitting his cues
as a snack. Much more. Okay, so that's the small one. Hang on, I'll open up the big pack. Okay. Oh, let me see what
It's
Charlie,
a professional dog
Charlie,
actor.
the pay is the same, whether you act or you just eat. So that was cranberry turkey that Charlie was flipping over. And this one is apple bacon. It's sort of like they're like a meal and a dessert cranberry turkey, well, that's a good combination. Apple bacon. I don't know, okay.
He's waiting for his cue.
One is blueberry chicken. Okay, so now this is what, I don't know what the big ones look like, but we'll find out in a minute. And hang on, Charlie. Oh my gosh, she is so excited about this. So it has these.
How much did you pay him to do that?
Now we'll see. Oh,
right.
This is what one of the bigger ones looks like. Okay, so again, you put the real pill in there, and then you lock it. Okay, and then you see if the dog is at all.
I think it works.
Did you eat that already?
No.
Oh, okay. He's eating it now. What did you eat it? Yeah. It's gone. All right, so fortunately, Charlie doesn't need any pills, but you can see by the way he ate those. I'll give you one more with nothing in it. Charlie loves it. I guess this is his favorite. Well, I guess he likes them all. All right, one more, Charlie. This is your only. All right, your only pay. You know, Charlie belongs to the Actors Union, the Dog Actors Union, OFTRA. Okay, there you go. Okay, oh boy. All right, so they're $13 a pack. They come in 3 different flavors that I just told you about, and they come in 2 sizes. You get 32 pill or 32 pill carriers, in the small ones, and in the big pack, you still get 32 edible containers, and they're under $13 for a bag of them. And let me just see what it says. All natural ingredients, USA sourced ingredients, healthy ingredients. We took special care. Charlie, there was no gluten in it. Is that all right? All right. Here, you want to know? I'll give you. Gosh, take mine. Pistachios are made with the smell lock closure system, so dogs can't smell the pill inside, and they can separate the pill or spit it out. All right, so I think this is really a great idea for giving pills to dogs. Dick DiBartolo, Man's Maddest Writer, and the Giz Wiz. One take there to hear at gizwiz.tv. Bye.
You couldn't have planned that. That is hilarious.
Charlie is a riot.
So pistachios, obviously, I mean, we don't even need to say anything else. If that wasn't a selling point, I don't know what is.
Yeah, no, I had a dog, Teddy, who would hide the pill in his mouth. I remember he hated pills, and finally I would, squeeze his nose and pull the tongue, and I used an eyedropper to squirt it in with some water. And then like 20 minutes later, I'd walk in and find the pill behind the couch. He knew how to hide them. Yeah. But I think this is a way that, and the company says, the first one, give them to them empty so that they like the taste of it, and then put the pill in the second one.
That was no problem for Charlie.
No, Charlie, he's pill crazy.
Yeah, and it looks like they're in physical stores as well.
They're in some physical stores and on the website.
That's great. Oh man!
So it's a fun thing. Pistachios. Yeah, the name is a little misleading when you first hear it.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like pistachios, which...
Yes, exactly.
It's like, wait a second. I don't want to be feeding my dog anything that shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Now, the next gadget that we have, this has gone through a full journey. About at the beginning of October, we had a letter from a viewer who said, big thank you to you guys for putting up this show because I'm here in Puerto Rico and I've been going and finding cell service to download the show for entertainment, and it's great. And that was really incredibly touching and just, I mean, one of the most amazing and moving letters we've ever gotten. Well, then we had an anonymous donor who said, hey, I heard that letter. That moved me as well, and it moved me to want to suggest that you get this product and send it to him in Puerto Rico. And the product is the Anchor Solar Power. Actually, I don't have it with me. I can't believe that I didn't bring it up here with me. But the Anchor Solar Power Charger. And so out in Puerto Rico, where the power is still to this day having a difficult time, getting back on its feet. And so this is a perfect device to charge all of your other devices. And so we got the address of the person out in Puerto Rico, and we shipped him a few. This happened about 2 weeks ago that we shipped them out to the fellow in Puerto Rico. And of course, we got one to review. So I did a review earlier today of the power charger, so the power port. So let's check out that review from me earlier today. Hey Dickie D, it's Chad. We're outside and we're checking out the Anchor PowerPort Solar. And right now oh, hi Char. How you doing? So let's go ahead and open this thing up. The idea is that this is, of course, a solar panel for you to charge your devices. So it looks like this. You kind of open it up just like so. And there are the solar panels inside. And then you have a little pocket inside of here, and you have a little, just a normal micro USB. You have a desiccant. And the idea is that you put this in the sun. As it is capturing the sun, it will charge your devices. you can actually see there's a little red light inside of there that is powered on. Now, it doesn't have its own battery. You kind of know Anker is having batteries. But instead, so you'll plug in your device or plug in a battery. It has 2 USB ports inside of there. I have an Anker battery right here that is very, very low. I don't know if you can see, but that blue light is blinking. It is at the very, very end of its battery life. So I'm gonna grab a USB, plug it in, and then we're gonna leave it out here. And then plug this in here. Let's see if we can see it start charging once I plug it in. Just gonna plug that in like that. And there it goes, it's actually charging. That's pretty cool. Okay, it's just as simple as that. So I'm gonna leave this, and then I could like say throw this inside of here. And one of the cool things is that it has grommets so that you could, you know, hang this up or something like that. I'm just gonna kind of prop it up and wait for it to charge up this battery a little bit. We'll come back in, say, 30 minutes to see how good it's charged. Okay, so it has been 30 minutes. I've been leaving it just like this. It's warm, obviously, because of the sun. Ooh, and we are already up 1 little dot, so we're working on the second one. So an estimation is 20%, 25%, but obviously that's isn't all that detailed. But in 30 minutes, we've gotten quite a charge. I'm really impressed. It's pretty lightweight for what it is. I mean, it is solar panels. So I could see bringing this camping. I could see having this as an emergency sort of preparedness thing to keep things charged. It doesn't have to work with a battery. It can work directly with your phone. And it is not all that expensive. So the Anker PowerPort Solar is a really, really, really cool product. So I think that it's absolutely amazing. The cost is currently on Amazon $61.99, and this is just such a cool. It's light enough weight that I could see carrying this around at a campsite, or you know, throwing it in the car just as a backup source of power. It will deliver up to 3 amps per across both ports, or if you only have one port plugged in, it'll do 2.4. So that would be 1.5 per each port, or 2.4 if you only have one port plugged in. That's in direct sunlight, so that's in the best conditions. Obviously, when I was there, you kind of saw the sun coming in at an angle, so it was a little bit later in the day. This will work better during the middle of the day when it's noon and the sun is as bright as it gets. You know, just keep in mind that that 25% charge on that battery would be even better in better light. I am really impressed with it. I mean, it's durable. The solar cells seem like they could take a little bit of a beating. The fabric seems, you know, nice and easy to you know, work with, and the Velcro keeps it all together there. Really, really a cool idea, and I'm so glad that we had a viewer reach out to us and make a really, really cool connection with that other viewer who is in Puerto Rico. You know, dealing with some really
absolutely,
tough times.
It's really great, really great. And I saw in that picture you just did, as you're roaming around, you can wear it on your backpack.
Yeah, those grommets, those metal grommets on the charger would really help running some string through it or something like that. I do wish the grommet right here is right underneath the pouch, and the pouch opens on the other side, kind of where that phone is. I wish the grommet was right there. That way you could easily, you know, but no big deal, no big deal. So yeah, that is another fantastic product from Anker. And let's look also just one last time. 4 stars on Amazon with over 1,000, 4.2 stars with over 1,000 reviews. So definitely a thumbs up. From us.
No, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. And our contributor wished to remain anonymous.
Yes.
He said it was he and his mother who made the contribution, and it's great. It's just great.
Yeah, big thanks. Sorry, it did kind of take us a little while to finally get around to it. Had to ship it off and had a free moment to review it, but we did ship it a lot sooner than we just reviewed it on the show. And
exactly.
I mean, that it warms my heart to know that one viewer is reaching out to another viewer in such a generous way. So thank you to
anonymous person,
to anonymous person.
An anonymous mother.
Exactly. With that, it is time to jump into.
You know you don't need it, but you might want it at Chad's Crappy Corner. Get it.
Get it. So this is the last week of my theme month, which is the kitchen. Kind of keeping kitchen around. Jack has just been sitting here with me. He's a little. He blends in the table.
They said, wait a minute. That dog was in a video.
Yeah, he got jealous.
And your dog was in the other video. I don't see any cat in any video.
Yeah. So he's joining me here on the table. So this is the kitchen month of gadgets, and this one I saw on Amazon and just absolutely had to buy it. It is called the mayo knife, and the idea is you get down to that last little bit of something in a jar, and it is so hard with a metal knife to scrape out the extra little bits of a jar. So this mayo knife is perfectly created to reach into a jar and scoop out the last little bit. And of course it's saying, more mayo for your money, the mayo knife. What's funny is during the packaging I accidentally cut open the corner. So this is what it looks like. It kind of has that specific shape to reach down in there. And although I don't have mayonnaise with me, I do have peanut butter. So I was going to test it out with this jar of peanut butter, and it is the perfect amount. We're right down to the very end of our peanut butter. So let me get a few more props. Of course, the kitty is going, wait a second, what is this peanut butter I'm smelling? So let me open up. Oh, man. Okay. The cat is going to be... Hey, get out of there.
Oh yeah. Dogs love peanut butter. I guess cats do, too.
Yeah. Never put it past a cat to jump in on a dog's turf. So let's get some bread out here. I just realized my bread is a little bit moldy.
Oh my gosh.
That's okay. We just won't eat this. Okay, so first impression is kind of using the knife. It's quite easy to jump into the edges. Let's put it down and scraping the edges of the peanut butter. Whoa! Wow, I got quite a lot of peanut butter there. And you can see it did a pretty good job of scraping up the edges there. I got a little bit of peanut butter on the side of the thing. I do feel like it's a little bit of blasphemy to use the mayo knife on peanut butter, but I just didn't have a mayonnaise jar around.
So we're getting a lot out.
It's working. It's working really, really great. There's this groove at the bottom that really makes it quite easy to scrape the last little bit off the bottom. And I'm sure that this has been specifically designed for a mayonnaise jar that has maybe even different curves.
You know what? It almost looks like your peanut butter jar has a dimple in the center, too.
Yeah, it does. It does. It has that little dimple. But, I mean, it's still getting peanut butter out. I mean, this is quite a good amount of peanut butter that was left inside the jar.
It's a 15-ounce. It's a 15-ounce bottle, and Chad has gotten out 2.5 pounds of peanut butter so far.
And the way that the curves on this work, I can easily get up underneath the edge and get all that extra little bits of stuff that normally is quite difficult to get. So yeah, the mayo knife, it's one of those things that you just kind of keep around, keep inside your drawer until you get down to the last little bit on whatever jar that you're working with. I'm sure that it'll work great with jams and jellies and, of course, mayonnaise as well. And the cost is not much at all. It is $5.56 and available on Prime. So just add that.
Wait a minute, what's
cart.
the one next to it for $4.20?
What is that actually? Is this like a 3-pack? The jelly knife.
Jelly.
They make a competitor product. I did not realize that. The jelly knife for $4.20. I don't see a big difference there. I'm looking at the
I don't either.
The knife that I have in my hand and the knife right there, and that looks like the same curvature. So, save some money. Get the jelly knife. I don't think that the jelly or mayonnaise is going to complain there. Let's go ahead and toss that away. But yeah, so anyway, I thought this was a fun little thing. It's easy to keep just in a drawer, just around, and pull out when needed, and pretty inexpensive. It uses a kind of a soft plastic on the edge there. So yeah. The mayo knife. That is the last gadget.
Knife. Yeah. And we should point out that we're taping this at the end of November.
Right.
So even though you're seeing this in December, we stuck with the November theme.
Perfect.
But next time we meet, there'll be a whole new theme.
Yes, and decided by the patrons. So if you want to be part of that process, make sure you support on Patreon to be part of the poll on what the next theme will be. With that, let's jump into Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Foghorn.
And our letter is from Cassandra, who is a fan of the show. And Cassandra writes, "Hi, Dick and Chad. I've been planning forever to make a video, and I can finally cross it off my to-do list. This is my new gadget, the Proctor Silex Grill." So let's see Cassandra's video of the week.
Here we go.
Hi, Chad and fellow Giz Wizards. Today I'm showing off a new kitchen gadget that I picked up this past Sunday at Family Dollar. The Prilosec Health Smart Contact Grill. I wasn't looking for this when I went in there, but it was only $10 and I thought, why not? Well, it's well worth the $10. Today I made burgers and grilled onions for lunch, and it was pretty decent. It was good. It has a small grilling base, so it's good for one person. It measures about 9 inches across, and at its widest, the cooking surface is about 4 inches. It comes with a drip pan. Make sure that drip pan is underneath. You don't want anything to come out onto your counter. They suggest to use a cooking spray. I'm using, we all know this yellow can. I'm using this to spray my pan. Okay, don't overspray it. Just a little spritz on the top, a little spritz on the bottom. And I am going to grill a cheese wrap for my lunch tomorrow. It's just regular tortilla wrap, and I've got some shredded cheese on the inside. You have to preheat the grill. They said about 6 minutes. Put the tortilla down, put the lid down. As you can see, the wrap is a little bit bigger than the grill, but that's fine. Close it, and you wait. You'll know when it's done when you can, 1, smell it, and 2, see some cheese come out onto the drip tray. After 3 minutes, the wrap has been grilled and the cheese has melted. And you can see it's come out the sides and it's in the drip pan. Make sure that drip pan is in there. You'll be picking up either grease from hamburgers or melted cheese off of your countertop. I unplugged it because there's no on and off switch, which means once you plug it in, it starts to heat up and it will continue cooking your food until you unplug it. To remove, just take a plastic spatula, or in my case, I have tongs. Pick it up, put it down. They said to allow the plates to cool for a few minutes before you clean it. I have tried cleaning it after waiting a few minutes, and I have discovered that it's easier to let it cool completely and then clean it. It's very easy to clean. I can use a wet sponge with a little bit of soap. Do not immerse it in water, just wipe it down. Okay. Again, this is the Prilosec Health Smart Contact Grill.
And we can go out there.
Perfect. Man, that is a good find for $10.
$10.
Yeah.
$10.
Wow. Really, really good.
But you know what? That is ridiculous that it has no on-off switch.
Yeah. For $10, I guess you can't buy an on-off switch.
I guess you can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to have a smart switch so that you can tell that lady on Echo.
Yeah, exactly.
Person, shut that grill.
Turn off my grill. But that is really reasonable. It brings to mind, of course, the waffle maker that I showed off just a little while ago.
Yeah,
but
and that was $10 too, or just even cheaper.
No, it was exactly that price. But that looks larger, could do more than just the waffle maker. So I think that that's a much better find. So wow, very, very good find from Cassandra. Thank you.
Cassandra, thank you. Cassandra gets the November-December issue of Mad and signed Alfred E. Newman photo. And we're getting some more videos coming in because everybody now knows the deadline is December 15th. If you want a Mad and you live in US or Canada, you have to have your video in by December 15th. And what I'm doing is Chad and I will look through the videos, and if we're going to use them even February or March, I will send you the Mad right away. Okay? Because once December 22nd comes, Mad is gone from New York. I have no way. Even if I get free Mads, I checked. Even medium mail is $280 for every issue. So that's why the What the Heck Is It contest is going to be something different that I can mail out easier. But if you want a Mad and an Alfred E. Newman picture, get your videos in before December 17th. We'll look at them right away, and if we're going to use them, send you a Mad immediately. And by then, it'll be the January, February 2018 Mad. We'll have them in the office by the middle of December. So do it. And just put it on a 1 to 2 minute video. Put it on YouTube. There's a drop-down menu. If you want, just click Unlisted. Send the URL to mail@gizwiz.tv. Mail@gizwiz.tv.
Perfect. And get them in quick. With that, let's jump into the letter.
Become the letters, your lovely letters. Become the Giz Wiz letters now.
Now. And the letter has very much to do with what's going to happen after December 17th. And a question for Chad in the chat room. So the letter comes from Dorothy. Dorothy is the one who bought the catted fountain that we had and solved the problem that her cat and her dog would drink out of the fish tank. And she bought the catted fountain, and now the dog and cat drink out of the catted fountain, and the fish gets to have its own aquarium water. Dorothy lives in France. But she has someone in the States that is going to mail her Mad and her picture. Perfect. But I said, Dorothy, can you do me a favor? I'm going to send you an Alfred E. Newman picture, autographed, and I'm going to scan it and send it to you. So Dorothy sent me this email. Thanks for using the video. I printed out the Alfred E. Newman photo, and it looks great. I printed it out on glossy paper because I had some lying around. Somehow my printer decided to print another copy on some high-quality plain paper. That looked great, too. I think this is a great idea for your overseas audiences. Maybe they'll be more motivated to send in videos. I hope this helps. Keep up the good work now and over the years. Best regards, Dorothy. So now my question is, I signed an Alfred E. Newman picture, and then I put a plastic sheet over it, and then signed my name, and then scanned that. And so my question is there a program where I can directly write on the photograph, the scan of Alfred E. Newman, and change it for every person I want to send it to?
Probably. I mean, you could use something. Let me think.
I tried doing it with the mouse, and
yeah,
I'm talking about, even I have one touchscreen computer. Is there a program that I could like sign the screen so it would really look like my signature, but would come out on the photo of Alfred E. Newman? Anyway,
I'm thinking that like the best thing would probably be some type of iPhone or smartphone app that allows you to import an image in, and then you can draw right on it. Of course, Photoshop, but that costs quite a lot of money.
Oh yeah, no.
You could use that on a touchscreen computer, but
Becky said lots of I need something Android-y.
Yeah, I'm sure there's something out there. I just don't know exactly what it would be.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. But it was fun. It's interesting to know that now I can send Alfred E. Newman pictures to people anywhere.
Digitally, yeah.
Digitally, yeah. I mean, worst comes to worst, I'll just keep using plastic and writing over it. But
yeah.
It's a solution.
You should get in touch with Wacom or Wacom.
Oh, yeah.
Ask for one of their products, and then you could
product sample.
Yes. There you go. Yeah, perfect. Be great. If you get a Cintiq though, send it my way.
Oh, okay. No, wait a minute. It has to go upstairs to Dennis first.
Yeah. Well. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Go and take Dennis's tablet and use his stuff. Yeah. Exactly.
Anyway, thank you, Dorothy.
That is great. I want to give another big shout out. We mentioned it earlier in the episode, but our patrons help support the show every single episode. If you get anything from this show, please consider supporting at patreon.com/GizWiz. We have over, let me look, I think it's over 400, 259, I was remembering a different number, 259 patrons. Thank you guys so much for your support. It does not, if you love the show, it does not have to be a lot of money. We're asking for just a few cents per episode. Just show your support in some way. Big, from our hearts to yours, thank you so much for supporting the show. Get on over to gizwiz.biz. There you can play What the Heck Is It? And join everyone else playing What the Heck Is It? I bet there's a lot of people guessing now, because this is the last moments that we'll be able to get free Mad magazines for playing the game. So get on over there. This is the gadget, this orange thing. This is the whole gadget, not just part of the gadget. This is obvious to me that this is a food holder for tigers. Orange animals, tigers.
Okay.
It's color coded to the animal, and so it just there you go. Maybe it's a hammock for grasshoppers too. Not exactly certain, but whatever it is, get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz, and there's 12 Mad magazines for correct answers, 24 for hilarious, funny, clever, interesting, and unique answers. So get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. We're coming up on the end of the year, so very soon, I think we'll try to put this at the top of gizwiz.tv, we'll be asking you for the best and worst gadgets of the year, and we're going to do kind of a wrap-up episodes near the holiday time, so that we can all take a break, and we can all go.
Well, you and I are going to go to CES, so we have to.
Oh, that's true. That's also, yes, we have to do
an extra show.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. So I would say check out the top of the gizwiz.tv website, although it's not live as we record the show. I'll try to get a a post up there so that you guys can submit what you think was the best and worst of 2017. And
if you have if you have a video of a gadget you bought on the show, we can roll that. We can roll that in.
That'd be great.
Into the show. If you bought a gadget that you hated, and all those gadgets will be eligible for a Mad magazine, but get those in also before the 17th if you want a Mad magazine in return. Okay,
Perfect.
so chat room. This is the most work.
Yeah,
the most work
really
we've
putting
ever
you to work this
assigned
holiday season. But we got plenty of Mad magazines to go around. So
we do. And it's the January-February 2018 issue, which is the Mad 20, which is the most popular issue of the year.
That's awesome. With that, I think that's the end of our episode. Thanks so much for watching. You can catch us live just about every Thursday, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time at gizwiz.tv. That's also where you can subscribe to the show to make sure you get it every single episode in iTunes or YouTube. Doesn't matter which. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Bye. I'll be here.
Perfect.
Oh, okay. Photoshop Sketch would work.
Oh, I think that's a free thing.
Okay.
Like an
and
app from Google.
Oh, okay. Oh, great.
Google Play Store.
Oh, great. And Beatmaster sent me a link.
Scopes, thank you so much. Scopes gave a donation on my Twitch stream, but I didn't want to read that out loud during the show.
Okay.
So thank you. And then you also asked what is the microphone I'm using. I'm using the AT803 omnidirectional mic. The AT803 omnidirectional mic from Audio Technica.
Okay, we need a title. Animal tested and approved.
Oh, of course. Or like Charlie Loves It, or or Animal Actors, or something like that. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, that yes.
Dog on Cue.
That's good. Begging for attention.
Begging for attention. I wonder if there's some pun that we can do with dogs and pills and queuing.
Let's see.
Crispy Bacon says anchors away to Puerto Rico.
Oh, okay. Anchors away. Oh.
Doggy tricky treats. Take your doggone pills.
Nuts for pills. Like Bleak said, I like nuts for pills.
How about maybe we're nuts for pills?
We're nuts. Pill popper?
Pill pooch?
I was just going to say that.
Pill pop and pooch.
That's good.
Cool, let's do that.
That's good.
3, 2. It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DiBartolo. This is episode 1651, recorded Thursday, November 30th, 2017. Pill pop and pooch.
You need a photo.
Photo.
Let's see. I have. I'll just pretend I'm eating one of those things.
There you go. 1 sec. I need to type the title, otherwise Josh won't know what to name this thing. And where's that knife? Here we go. Oh wait, there it is. And 3, 2, 1. Cool.
All right. So chat room Saturday. Leo back in town. Leo's in town right now. We had lunch today, Leo and Lisa. But he's flying back tomorrow. So he'll be doing screensavers Saturday. I'll be on radio Saturday. And then there'll be a Giz Fizz after new screensavers. Hey, Dale, Paco. And we're on Thursdays for a while, right?
Yeah. I think the only big thing will be the holiday season.
Oh yeah, July, June 4th. We're doing 2 shows. January 4th.
Actually, you know what? I don't know that the holiday season will affect anything because
no, it doesn't. It's all like
because it's right way far away. So
yeah,
the 21st I'll be fine. The 28th I'll be fine.
Fine, and then on the 4th is when we do two shows.
Do you want to do the best and worst on that day? That's what we're talking about. Okay, cool. So the 4th will be the best, and the next week will be the worst, or whatever.
The worst, and we'll do them back to back.
Perfect.
Yeah, because the week of the 11th we're both away.
That is just too gosh darn convenient. Wow.
Excellent chat room.
Yeah.
Yeah, June and winter. Yeah, and chat room. Thanks for the suggestions. And actually, someone in the chat room found the set of those knives for $6.95.
I saw that. Them. So you get for, $3-4.
What was it? A peanut butter and a knife, or was it just 2 of the same thing?
I didn't click it.
Did you think it's the exact same knife?
Oh yeah. I mean, the handle looks a little bit shorter on the jelly one.
I'm wondering if jelly jars. Well, wait a minute. Aren't jelly jars and peanut butter jars almost the same size?
Yeah. But a mayonnaise jar sometimes comes in a huge jar.
Yes, that's true.
So that's so I think that the handle is a little bit longer on the mayonnaise one versus the shorter one on the other one. Cool.
Anyway. All right, very good. So, Chad, I'll see you guys next Thursday, except for the chat for the Twitch people. I'll see you on Saturday.
Awesome.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Bye, chat room.
Perfect. And once again, Scopes, thanks so much for your donation. Sorry that it wasn't read out normally like I do on my Twitch streams. This is more of a podcast, and that I don't interrupt for donations. In fact, I think you're the first person to ever donate to me while I'm doing the Giz Wiz. Normally we don't have that issue. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.